hope you can hop on and watch. I've got a cool card to show you, very simple, using scrap paper, your scraps up, because you know some of us don't like to throw away those scraps, so I'll show you something you can do with them. I'm just waiting for some people to get on. It's a warm one here today, 103 in the sun. Hello. Hello, Deborah. How are you? When you hop on, tell me where you're from and how you know me. We're just waiting for some more people to hop on. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm not in my craft room. Fine, thanks. Michigan, just found on Facebook. Thank you, Deb. I hope you will, Deborah. I'm sorry, I called you Deb. I have a sister-in-law that goes by Deb, so that's why I said that. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I usually am in my craft room, and but my husband and I are camping for 10 days. So hi Trisha. We're camping for 10 days. Deb is okay. In Algonac State Park. It's in Algonac, Michigan. So if you see Michigan, that way, it's over here by the thumb. So that's the fun thing about being from Michigan. You can always tell people where you're at based on your hand. So, yes. So we're camping for 10 days. So, hi Sharon. We're glancing, are we? Glancing, are we? I don't know what that means, Sharon. But as you can tell, oh, glamping, yes, because we need the air, because as I was saying earlier, yesterday it was 104 degrees, today 103 degrees, and it's not fun in that heat. But as you can see, right there, you can see where I am at. Ah, I can't point the right way. There, right there. You see where I'm at? Yep, I'm at a McDonald's parking lot because I don't have Wi-Fi at the campsite. So we are doing a live from McDonald's in Algonac, Michigan. So this would be fun to see how many different McDonald's parking lots I can do live from. Well, I'm going to show you the card we're going to make tonight, and I'll show it up close. So those are all made with 1/2-inch strips of scraps of designer series paper. Some of the papers are a full strip. Some you can see start one color but go behind here, and they're another color. So I'm going to show you how to make that. I can't show you my work surface because I don't have a work surface. Thank you, Trisha. But I'll hold it up as I do it. So the first thing you'll need is a 1/2 sheet of white cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So then you have your card base. And then you want, I'm going to set this down here. We've got the windows open, so there's a cross breeze here, so that will be good. And then you want a piece of white cardstock that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So this is going to be the base where you're going to put all those strips on. And you just run, oh, my strip blew way up there. Hang on just a second, I'll get it. So I've got my strip here, and you just run the adhesive on the back of the strip, and a 1/2-inch strip is wide enough that this will cover all of it, the Stampin' Seal. So I'm going to set that down here. So then I just started taking my strips. See, they're not pretty. And I had short ones and I had longer ones. And you can see how I started with the blue and then ended with the purple. And actually, this is Pool Party, and that is Fresh Freesia. And I went down and down until I had my whole card covered. And you can see that I leave a space in between each of the strips. Just a real thin white strip between every strip of Designer Series paper. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my snips and I'm going to cut. This is going to be fun. I'm going to cut those extras. I'm just cutting along the back of that card base. So you see how I just cut those off? And you go all the way around till you get them all cut off. Not hard at all. That breeze feels good coming through here. Randy's here, but he won't talk. So I asked him to be my cameraman, but he's busy doing his own thing. So I got my mine prop. Susan Hayworth. Hello, Susan. How are you? Like I said, when you hop on, tell me where you're from and how you found me, or if it was accidental, or if someone told you to watch me. So then we have that whole base all, and I just cut off all the strips. And then you glue that on your card base like so. And I've got things blowing, so I'm going to do that right now. Bear with me as I try to find a flat surface. Oh, this is fun. I found it. Okay, so I'm going to line it up on here. That's all right, Randy. It's good. It's all good. Okay, so then you have that. And then you want to take, this I think is a 2-inch circle from the Layering Circles dies. And I stamped already on it, just a note. And again, I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of this. Yes, I said adhesive, not dimensionals. And then I've got a Pool Party scalloped circle out of the Layering Circle dies. And I'm just going to center it in the circle there. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. Dimensionals are adhesive foam dots, sort of, that give your card dimension, so it's not so flat. And then you can place this sentiment anywhere you want on the card, like so. So we've got this one. Where'd the other one go? Oh, this one's in Pool Party, and this one is in the Fresh Freesia. Cute? Do you like them? So don't throw away your scraps. Hello, Nicole. How are you? I'm from home. My daughter's watching. How nice. So those were two with like springy pastel colors. These I did in black and white. So it's black and white Designer Series paper. This one is a black card base. And of course, when you use a black card base, you want to put white on the inside so that when you write, you can see the writing. And this has a white card base that I put the strips on. This one has a white card base with the black 4 by 5 1/4 behind the black and white strips. So let me put them up close so you can see the difference in what one looks like in one and the other. Okay, so that is a real quick video. 1/2-inch strips, that's all it takes. So if you have a strip like this, you can cut that in a 1/2 inch. You could get 2 or 3 strips out of that. Or if you have a strip like this, and use both sides, and you do want to use coordinating paper, so probably designer series paper from the same packet. And then I've got a piece this size, and then a piece this size, and a piece this size. So all of those can be cut into 1/2-inch strips, even this little one here, because those can be used in the corners, or again, just start with one side and finish with another color. Another thing I wanted to show you that you could do with scraps, with bigger piece of scraps, all you need is 3 3/4 inch by 5 piece of paper, and that will make these cards. So that's white card base, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Then there's the solid cardstock behind it and that's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then the designer series paper is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I did the scallop circle again in the same color that I did the purple, the base. So you want these 2 colors to match, and then a white circle, that's a 2-inch circle for the sentiment. Now if your card base, hello Nancy Jones, if your card base is very vanilla and not white, you obviously would want to use a very vanilla circle. So there's the difference in those two. So I did thinking of you, thank you, just a note, and what I did these for, this didn't take me long at all. One night while we were camping, we were staying up late, I cut the card bases and the paper, and the next morning I did the circles and I put them all together. It probably took me a total of 2.5 hours maybe, and I made 40 cards. And they are for a dear friend that I'm going to give them to. She lost her husband last week, and hopefully this will help her, you know, because I'm sure she's got a lot of cards to send out to her friends and family and all of that. So thank you for joining me again. I am at the McDonald's parking lot at Algonac State Park, or Algonac. I'm not at the state park right now, but we will be in just a few minutes. What a thoughtful. Thank you, Trisha. It was kind of hard. I didn't know what to give her or what to do. We sent flowers, but sometimes, you know, that just doesn't seem like enough. So I love making cards, you know I do. So I love to share those with them. So anyway, from McDonald's in Algonac, I'm signing off. I hope you had a good time. I hope I taught you something very easy. Don't throw away those scraps, and if you have a bunch, use them. Don't hang on to them. So use them, don't waste them. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll be back again next Thursday from my craft room that next week. So you guys have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend, and stay cool. Thank you, Nancy. I will have fun camping. We are having fun. The freighters go by. We're on St. Clair River, and the freighters go by all day and night, and it's fun to watch them. There's some that are, you know, pretty big, but then there are some that are huge. Yeah. And they're very quiet. They sneak up on you. It's kind of weird, but anyway. All right, we'll see you later, and enjoy. And if you make a card, let me see. Take a picture and post it. I want to see it. I would love to see what you come up with. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.